Hi, I'm Jennifer Hartman.
And I'm Cass Schultz.
And we're from Greenfield. We had the opportunity to attend the 2008 Foundation for Rural Service Youth Tour held in Washington, D.C. We were truly honored and blessed to have had this opportunity to go on this tour.
It was an amazing experience, and we learned a lot about telecommunication and about our nation's capital. We met a lot of amazing students from around the country that we will form friendships forever. We'd like to extend a most heartfelt thank you to Rural Telephone for making this trip possible.
We started our tour on May 31st, 2008 as we departed from Kansas City. When we arrived in Washington, D.C. at Reagan National Airport, we met our roommates and we began forming new friendships. On the first day of touring, June 1st, we experienced how moving and emotional Arlington National Cemetery is. The gravesites of the fallen veterans lined up in perfect rows really sums up how many sacrifices have been made for our freedom. Also, on the first day of touring, we experienced the Holocaust Museum, the Smithsonian Museums, and the memorials and monuments along the National Mall.
Among these monuments were the Korean War Memorial, the Vietnam Wall, and the World War II Memorial. As we viewed the Korean War Memorial, I was moved by the fact that etched into the monument there are faces of veterans of this war looking at you as if to tell you their story. The World War II Memorial speaks volumes about the sacrifices of men and women in uniform. It is such a serene and powerful place, and much like the other monuments, you can't help but be moved.
We also enjoyed our time at the Iwo Jima Memorial, Mount Vernon, as well as the time we got to spend socializing with the other students. One evening, we enjoyed bowling at Strike Bethesda in Bethesda, Maryland. Other nights, we enjoyed dinner together at places such as the Hard Rock Cafe and the ESPN Zone. The ESPN Zone was especially fun. The arcade-style games allowed for a few hours of fun and friendly competition with our new friends.
Our educational sessions began the next day as we learned all about rural telecommunications. We enjoyed sessions at the NTCA as well as the Federal Communications Commission. One of our educational sessions, titled A Visit to Capitol Hill, gave us the opportunity to meet with our senators as well as to tour the Capitol, the Supreme Court, and the Library of Congress.
The final night of our tour came way too quickly, but we enjoyed it anyway. There was a dance held at the hotel as we said our final goodbyes before we all departed for our destinations early the next morning. Again, we would like to thank Rural Telephone for making this opportunity possible. We were truly blessed and honored to have this opportunity.
Thank you for letting us go on this trip.